Good for footy. Good evening, everyone. How are you? Oh, aren't you all beautiful? Look at all those lovely smiling faces out there. Welcome along to the Mount Eric Hotel on this chilly Melbourne night, Wednesday night here at the Mount Erica. Carlton night. Would you believe that? Yeah, thought you might be happy. We've got two champions that have come along to let them get to, well, they're going to want to find out about you and you're going to find all out about them. So you must be pretty pumped and excited. Yeah? This is the only live and interactive footy panel show in Australia. It is the footy panel show where you get to meet the players and they get to meet you. And it's basically, it's all about you and it's all about them. So we're not going to muck around with it. We're going to get straight into it. There are many different versions of footy shows out there. This one's ours, all right? So let's get on with the show. Our first panellist, he was born on the 15th of March 1989. He was number one draft pick of 2006. He debuted in 2007. He was Carlton's best first-year player 2007, third in the best and fairest 2009 and 11, international rules player 2010, John Nichols medalist 2014. He has played 205 games and kicked a total of 119 goals. He wears the number 4 on his back. Please welcome to the stage, Bryce Gibbs.
We are the Navy Blues. We are the old dark Navy Blues. We're the team that never lets you down. We're the only team old Carlton knows. With all the champions.
Wow. All right. I've got to keep it going because we've got another one out there and you're going to be able to sing that as well. Welcome to the stage. Welcome to That's Good for Footy, mate. Nice to have you.
Thanks for having me. Good to see so
look
many
at these
people here
smiling
tonight.
faces. They're all stoked to see you. All right, let's get on with it. Let's get on to our second panellist. He was born on the 18th of March 1995. So we've got the 15th of March and the 18th of March. Something in March. All right. He was the number 13 draft pick of 2013. He debuted for Carlton Football Club in 2014. He wears the number 9 on his back. John Nichols medalist 2015. He's played over 40 games and he's kicked 13 goals. Please welcome to the stage, Patrick Cripps.
We are the Navy Blues. We are the old dark Navy Blues. We're the team that never lets you down. We're the only team old Carlton knows. With all the champions, they like to send up.
Look at the beautiful smiles on these two faces. You girls must be stoked to be with what you're looking at. Huh? Nice? Oh, look, the cameras are out already. Get the photos of the boys. Seriously, boys, thank you very much. Thank you both for appearing. Great to have you on our show. That's Good for Footy. It is called Footy Funatics, and you're going to get to find out what that means as the night goes on. But we're going to get straight into it. This is a segment that we call What About Me? It's always great. I always like that because at the start of the show, the boys kind of look at me and they go, shit, man, what is going on here? This is not what I thought I was in for. It's pretty simple though, boys. I want these people to find out a little bit about you whilst you get to find out a little bit about them as the night goes on. So I'm going to start with a few simple questions just to let everyone feel comfortable. I want to start with you, if you don't mind, first, Bryce. I'm going to go with, I grew up in...
Brighton in Adelaide, South Australia.
Brighton in Adelaide, South Australia. I have X amount of brothers, X amount of sisters.
2 younger sisters.
2 younger sisters. My nickname is?
Gibber or Gib.
Gibber or Gibbs. All right, okay. My worst habit is?
Chewing my fingernails.
Oh, we actually had that on last week. Paddy Dangerfield said that too. It must be an Adelaide thing. My best feature is?
The man bun.
Okay, all right. My best feature is my man bun. My favourite meal of all time is?
The old-fashioned steak and veg.
Steak and veg. What sort of steak?
Whatever's going.
Okay, T-bone, Scotch.
Pretty happy with everything.
Yeah,
Scotch
okay.
fillet.
All right, beautiful. My favourite movie of all time is?
Cool Runnings.
Cool Runnings. Oh, yeah, okay. That was the toboggans with the...
Yeah, the Jamaican bobsled
team. Yeah, beautiful. One of the best memories I have is?
Probably getting drafted.
Okay, good.
I liked.
Yep, like it. Nice answer. I have always wanted to.
Win the lotto.
Okay, all right. Most footballers say grand final, but that'll do. Yeah, all right. That's good. We know where your priorities are. That's good, mate. I like it. The most romantic thing I have ever done was...
Yeah, just treat the missus to a nice holiday overseas. That's probably the nicest thing I've done.
That's nice.
lately.
That's very romantic. I love doing nothing more than...
Sitting on the couch and eating a packet of Tim Tams.
All right, good. See, I told you get to find out a little bit about the boys. Not all answers are what you think. When I was growing up, I wanted to be...
No, AFL football.
Beautiful. All right, there it is. My first kiss was...
A girl called Chloe Sperling when I was in year 7.
Wow. Hi to Chloe if you're watching. Interesting. I really wanted to know what it was like more than who she was, but thank you. As I said, hi, Chloe. Yeah, what was it like? Was it weird, passionate? Was
Yeah,
it...
a bit too much teeth looking back.
Okay, all right, we'll go with that. I wanted to now suggest to you, Bryce Gibbs, the number one song on the day you were born was this. No idea. It's a really strange one. It was called The Living Years by Mike and the Mechanics. Anyone in the room remember that? Yeah, of course you do. You're all bloody old. That was perfect, though. I'm now going to switch over. Thank you very much for sharing in that. I'm now going to switch over to you, Patrick. Now, we've done a little bit of this before, but I had to change it up a little bit for you. So we're going to go through it again for the benefit of the people that are here this evening. I grew up in...
Northampton, which is a small country town in Western Australia.
Beautiful.
So it's 500 k's north of Perth.
Uh-huh. I have X amount of brothers and X amount of sisters.
Got an older brother and a younger brother.
Older brother and a younger brother. My nickname is...
Dripper, sweat a lot, so they sort of mix that in with Cripper.
Okay. My worst habit is...
Probably a messy room.
Messy room?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Mum would vouch for that?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Okay. My best feature is...
My smile.
Yeah. Go on. Is it? Yeah. All right. Yeah, the girls said yes, it is. I actually got a woo. All right. My favourite meal of all time is...
Yeah, steak, T-bone, medium rare, pepper sauce.
Oh, whoa. Nice and descriptive. I like that. My favourite movie of all time is...
It's a thriller, Prisoners. I watched it a few years ago.
Okay.
Yeah, got me right into it. So
Yeah,
I like
right.
that one.
Okay. One of the best memories I have is...
Yeah, debuting round 4, 2014 against Melbourne.
Beautiful.
Didn't
Yeah.
win, but it was an amazing experience.
Awesome. Yeah, well done, mate. Congratulations. I've always wanted to.
Jesus. I've always wanted to probably own a house on the beach.
Oh, okay.
A mansion.
In Melbourne or anywhere else on the planet or in particular?
What about in Adelaide?
Yeah, Adelaide.
Yeah? Adelaide? Okay, all right. Okay, yeah, Glenelg. The most romantic thing I have ever done was?
The missus just went back to Perth the other day and I surprised her with flowers at her house. So.
Oh,
Yeah.
come on, collective sigh,
Brownie
ladies.
point.
Well done, mate. That's, yeah, all right. Okay, I love doing nothing more than?
I like going shooting back on the farm, so we've got
Okay.
a lot of wild animals up there and love getting back there and having a shot. with the
Beautiful.
old man.
Yep, okay. When I was growing up, I wanted to be?
AFL footy player.
Beautiful. And my first kiss was?
Funnily enough, there was a girl called Chloe.
Not the same girl, we hope.
And we clashed teeth, so
Yeah, wow.
might be the same girl, I think.
Well, nice connection there, boys. Something we never would have known. Patrick Cripps, the song on the number one song on the day you were born was this.
I've always been in love with you.
No idea. Any ladies in the room got that one? Yeah, Madonna, Take a Bow. So there you go. Hey, that's the guys. What about me? Do you feel more comfortable with them now? All right, cool. So that was pretty simple. That's what we wanted to go with. What we're going to do this evening, we've got the lovely Sandra out there, and she's got a roving mic. We're going to take a couple of questions from the floor whilst the boys are here, and if you feel comfortable enough, Sandra's going to head down that way, and she's going to pose a couple of questions to you boys if you're ready for it. Okay.
All-time favourite players?
These two are? Or you want to know who theirs are?
No, theirs.
Oh. Sorry, boys.
I was a Kangaroo supporter growing up, so yeah, looked up to Wayne Carey, like the way he went about his footy.
Yep.
I was an Eagles supporter, so Juddy and Benny Cousins were my two favourite.
All right, thank you. What else have we got? Who are you there with, Sam?
Patrick, seeing as you've brought up in Perth a little bit, from Canberra but brought up in Perth, played for East Freo, good team. Any plans on going back to Perth?
No, actually, we don't want that question.
I signed at the start of the year, so I signed a 4-year deal,
Yep.
and I love it over here, mate. The club's been fantastic, so I have no intentions to move home anytime soon.
Well done. Thank you. All right. What else you got, Sam? You got one last one?
Just with the Wacko Jacko interview the other day, I don't know if you saw it last week. What do you think of him, and what do you think of his comments how footy's getting soft?
Ticket. Sorry. Up to you, boys.
Yeah, I actually did watch that. I wasn't the biggest fan of the interview. I actually felt sorry for Mike. He got smashed around a fair bit, but I think the game's changed a lot since the 80s or 70s when he played. Maybe 60s. But I don't think it's soft. I think it's the tribunals definitely put a few things in place to make the game protect the player's head and that sort of area. So, I wasn't a massive fan of that segment.
Yeah.
I missed it, so I can't
Didn't miss
comment
much.
too much.
Yeah.
But from all reports, like Drip said, footy's come a long way since he played, and the kids coming through, you want them to be safe and not going around belting people and belting other kids and that sort of thing. So
Good answer.
Beautiful.
from what I heard about it anyway.
Yeah. So we got one more, have we said?
For Bryce, I would like to know what is going on with Andreas Everett. Last year he could barely touch a fingernail, and this year he's doing the complete high five. And for you, Patrick, having been brought up in the 70s and 80s, I'm sure you might be familiar with the Dominator. I'd like to know who today's Dominator
Johnson.
is.
The celebration, I'm not too sure. It's a good point because I was really a fan of it. The one finger ET sort of setup he was running. He has kicked a few goals this year too, so I haven't seen it out. I must ask him, and when I do, I'll flick it out on Twitter or something for you so you can get the response.
Did you have one other question there?
I'd just like to know who is the modern dominator at the nightclub with the girls.
Oh, who's the modern dominator with the girls? Who's good with the ladies?
Well, I'm taken now, so I have to be another one. I reckon Jed Liam.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, he does pretty well for himself.
Self-proclaimed, I think.
Yeah,
Jed
that's
Lamb,
right.
obviously.
Yeah, right. Okay. All right. Well, there you go. That's a little bit about the boys, and that's a little bit about you. That segment's called What About Me? Thank you. Put your hands together, please.
That's good for footy. That's good for footy.
We're going to go straight into round 20 of the tips. Let's kick it off, Sam. Oh, yeah, gets you pumped, doesn't it? Round 20, it's Friday night, August the 5th, Richmond versus Collingwood. Let's hear the Richmond song. Oh, one fan, two fans, three fans. It's nice to see that many fans in the room. Let's hear the Collingwood song. And that'll do with that. Boys, as I pointed out before, this is pretty quick. We don't muck around here too much. It's Richmond versus Collingwood, MCG, 7:50 Friday night. It's the big stage. It's a great game. It should be a really good game. But Richmond haven't been playing that well, obviously. Let's just get that straight out on the table. I'm not telling anything or telling anyone anything they don't know. Collingwood, they played pretty well last week. What are your thoughts, sir?
I think Collingwood will win pretty easily.
Yep.
They've actually been pretty good last few weeks. Knocked off GWS a few weeks ago, which was a pretty impressive performance. So I reckon they will beat them by a fair bit.
Yeah, good. And Bryce?
Yeah, same.
Same.
Not a whole lot of interest
No.
in this game for me, so I'll probably be watching the NRL on a Friday night this week. But yeah, I'll say Collingwood as well.
All right, no worries, we like it. Saturday, August the 6th, we're heading up to the SCG. Let's hear the Sydney Swan song.
Cheer, cheer the red and the white.
And that'll do with that. Let's go straight to Port Adelaide. And that'll do with that. Sydney Swans versus Port Adelaide. SCG 1:45 on Saturday afternoon. Sydney Swans are playing really good football, and you'd think they're just going to continue in that form. Port Adelaide, a little bit iffish, up and down season. Thoughts? Tips?
Yeah, Sydney are hard to play at the SCG, and got one of the best midfielders or midfield whole group in the comp, so they'll win comfortably.
Yep, good.
Yeah, I agree. Sydney will win pretty easily.
And they've switched it up a bit. Isaac Heaney going into that forward line position, and Buddy's just playing bloody good football, so it'd be hard to tip against them. MCG 2:10 Saturday afternoon. Melbourne versus Hawthorn. Let's hear the Melbourne song.
It's a grand old flag. It's
Anyone?
a high-flying
No takers?
flag. It's the emblem
Okay.
for me
Stop with that
and
one then. Now let's go straight to Hawthorn. You'll love this. Oh!
we're a happy team at home.
And that'll do because no one in the room apart from him cares. So Melbourne versus Hawthorn at the MCG. Melbourne, I wish to God they were playing better football. I would have loved to have seen them make it into the finals this year, but they haven't, and that's the end of that story. So Hawks, lay down Mazet.
I'm actually going to tip an upset.
Ooh, I like it. Cool.
The Hawks are a couple of games clear on top, so they don't have as much to lose this week.
Okay.
Melbourne got nothing to lose. They play a good brand of footy, MCG, fast game, so I reckon they can knock them off.
Good. I like it. Well done. All right.
No, I reckon Hawks will beat them. I think it'll be close.
Yep.
I think Melbourne have improved a lot this year, and I reckon it might be within a kick.
Yeah, beautiful. I'll be thinking of you about 4:45 on Saturday afternoon, hoping that Melbourne do get across the line. But if they don't, well, then back to the Tim Tams. Metricon Stadium, 4:35. Also again on Saturday afternoon, it's the Gold Coast Suns versus the GWS Giants. Let's hear the Gold Coast song. And that will do with that. And let's go straight to GWS, Sam. It makes you do that. Does anyone else feel like doing that? No?
There's a big
Gold Coast versus GWS. GWS second on the ladder, and they're looking really strong. Look, it's not that they haven't been in good form. They've had a little bit of an up and down probably the last few weeks, but they're looking really good going up against Gold Coast. No Gary Ablett. I'd just go GWS.
I'd agree.
I'd agree. Yeah,
GWS,
pretty
mate.
simple. All right, Etihad Stadium, Western Bulldogs versus North Melbourne. Let's hear the Western Bulldogs song. And that'll do with that. We'll go straight to North Melbourne. Beautiful. Pretty simple. Western Bulldogs, they've had quite a few injuries. I mean, they've been a team that has been depleted throughout 2016. It's been quite unfortunate, and obviously you could see it in Luke Beveridge's face when he did his interview, obviously during the course of last week. So it's taken its toll. It'd be great to see them get up against North Melbourne. I don't think they will. North Melbourne need to win their next three in order to, remain strong and head towards the finals. They got over the line last week. Great effort for Boomer and his record-breaking 427th. But I don't know. The jury's still a little bit out for me. What are your boys' thoughts?
Yeah, I reckon it's probably be the closest game of the round. I reckon Bulldogs, they have had a lot of injuries, but I reckon they'll win. Their system allows players to come in and play a role. So I think they had a fair few backmen out, Dale Morris and someone else.
Easton Wood and Johannesson and
so
the list goes on, Murphy.
They'll come back in, and I reckon they'll be too strong.
Yeah, okay, all right. Bryce?
Yeah, they already touched on it. Injuries, you need a bit of luck throughout the year, and they've had none of it.
No.
I think North will win just on the fact that, of the riddled injuries.
Yeah, okay, all right. We're not going to muck around too much on it. Let's head over to the Adelaide Oval for Adelaide Crows versus the Brisbane Lions. We'll go to the Adelaide Crows song.
We're the pride of South Australia.
You all like that?
We're the mighty.
No, okay. Brisbane Lions, Sam?
We are the pride of Brisbane.
And that'll do there. I don't think we need to. We can do a one-word tip on this. Adelaide Crows versus Brisbane Lions, Adelaide Oval. So it's at their home, the Cauldron, the 19th man, 7:10 p.m. against Brisbane, who have just been going. What's the word? Shithouse. Adelaide Crows. I think they'll just smash them.
Yeah, 100 points plus.
100 points plus,
Yeah,
yeah.
it could be a record margin. I
Yeah,
think.
okay, good. All right, well, there's our tips on that one. Sunday, August the 7th. We're going to skip one game because we'll come back to it because you might want to know a little bit more about that. But we'll go to Etihad. This is the Geelong Cats versus Essendon. Let's hear Geelong.
We are Geelong, the greatest team of all. We are
And let's go
Geelong,
straight to Essendon. Thank you, Sam. Yeah, and that'll do there too. Etihad Stadium, 3:20 p.m. on Sunday afternoon. Geelong played fantastic football last week. They all got up. It was obviously Enright. It was Jimmy Bartell, Tommy Hawkins had a great game. Paddy Dangerfield just had the ball on a string. They're playing great football, and you'd think they're just going to continue. Essendon, there's not a lot you can say. I mean, I feel sorry for them that they've been faced with what they have for 2016, and we look forward to 2017. But we're not there yet, and neither are they.
Yeah, I think you look at the ladder of the top 8 teams when they play each other, and Geelong are clearly on top. So I think they'll be too strong.
Yep. I think it'd be close to about half time, but Geelong too strong across the board.
They seem to be there about the first quarter, second quarter. They start to fade away about halfway through and then just forget it, bring out the oranges. That's all we're interested in. Domain Stadium, let's head over to Perth for what they call the Derby, whichever side of the fence you decide to live on when you want to say that. But it's Fremantle versus West Coast. Let's go Fremantle song. Exciting, isn't it? Yeah, that'll do. West Coast then. Paddy won't mind that. West Coast Eagles. All right, that'll do. Fremantle versus West Coast. Domain Stadium, 2:40 p.m. Sunday afternoon. What are your thoughts, boys?
I reckon Eagles in the Derby.
Yeah, Derby.
Derby over there.
Yeah, good.
I think they'll be too strong. I think Freo have had a few injuries. And saying that, Sandlands is back, so might give him first use in the midfield.
Okay, all right, good.
West Coast for me.
Yep, all right. See, they're pretty simple. I told you we wouldn't muck around a lot on our tips. So let's go straight to the game that you're here for, which is Sunday, August the 7th. It's at the MCG, 1:10 p.m., all right? It's this team versus yours. It's St Kilda. Let's hear that.
Oh, when the Saints
What, no one's singing that one?
Oh, when the Saints go
All right, we'll get that straight off, and let's go with this.
We are
Come on. It's going to be a bit more exciting.
the old dark navy blue.
Oh, yeah, get up and dance. That's what we like.
Team that never lets you down. We're the only team old Carlton knows.
I hope you get a shot at this, Joe.
All the champions they like to send up. We'll keep our end up, and they will know that they've been playing against the famous old dark blue.
All right. Not bad. Put your hands together.
Get around it.
We've got just a segment for you later coming up, and I reckon you're a shoe-in maybe to win it.
If we're giving some prizes away, I think this lady's won the first one.
Yeah,
down the front here. That's been
she's
magnificent.
she's got
Great
she's
start.
very big contention to win a segment coming up later on where she might win something. So yeah, congratulations on that. Wow. Yeah, that's exactly what's going on there. Boys, let's just get focused on your game. I want to talk about a couple of things that happened from last weekend. You're obviously you're very competitive against quality opposition in Hawthorn, all right? You went down to Aurora, you played in Tassie conditions. I was watching the game, I was pretty impressed with, you've got a ferociousness about your tackling, which I know Bolts has brought in. And I think what he's bringing to the side is that belief that you all require from within in order to say, well, we're out here and we're playing not only for the club but also for the jumper. It was a scrappy game, but the intensity was there. Zach Tui with 35 disposals and 3 marks. Bryce Gibbs, 21 disposals and 9 tackles. And Patrick Cripps, 31 disposals and 4 marks. So that was brilliant. I mean, you boys every week I keep seeing, obviously, the same names that are coming up because you are getting that, you're racking up the disposals, you're getting in there for the hard ball gets, contested possessions. Defensive, hard to work, but you stood up with names like Doherty and Kerridge. Kerridge had a great game, kept Mitchell down to like 11 disposals, which was awesome. Jack Silvani. Yeah, all right. He's also finding great form. Have you boys actually watched any footage of him and Sauce? Like not Sauce, but Sauce, his father, just to see how much they look and seem to play the same kind of style of football, the same brand. Have you watched any of that and then compared it? And have you spoken about it at all at the club?
We haven't really spoken about it, but you're right. It is pretty scary, the similarities and the way they move around the field and the jump for marks and the kicking actions and that sort of stuff. So
even the running and the pattern, the style, it's like you could be up
long sleeve jumper.
You could be up in the nosebleed section at the MCG and you definitely know when he's got the ball because he's just got that definitive style. On a reflective note, Andrew Walker retiring from the game. Put your hands together for Andrew. It is sad. Champion of the Carlton Football Club. He's actually appeared on these shows on 3 or 4 occasions, and he's just a consummate gentleman. Lovely bloke, both on and off the field. Obviously, he's retired due to the ongoing knee soreness. That's just been an occurring issue for him. He debuted in 2004, 201 games. He'll play his 202nd for his last game, and he's kicked 139 goals. So can we just put our hands together for Andrew Walker, please? So I think there's some good things from obviously previous, but also going into this game against St Kilda. They play Etihad Stadium really well, which is obviously something that you're going to have to be mindful of. Although in considering this game is at the MCG, but knowing that they've got everything to lose and they want to get in and give it a red hot crack. I know they came up against North Melbourne last week and they looked a bit sluggish, so maybe they're going to come out with a little bit of firepower. How are you going to beat them and why will you beat them?
Yeah, look, they touched us up at the start of the year, and probably since then it probably rattled us for a few weeks. So that was disappointing, but it's going to be a good chance for us to get one back. They're really good around stoppages. I think they kicked 11 goals last time we played them from stoppages. So me and Gibby will try and stop that, and I think if we can do that, we might be able to win.
Yeah, good. What are your thoughts, Bryce?
Well, I think we can take a lot of confidence out the last 2, 3, 4 weeks of footy. We've played some quality opposition on the road, and our pressure and effort has been really high quality. So we've just lacked a little bit of composure going forward at times and made a couple of wrong decisions, a couple of bad skill errors that have maybe cost us scoring. So we've addressed that this week, and as Cripper said, we definitely remember earlier in the year when they touched us up, and we do owe them one. And if I think we can bring the pressure and effort that we have the last couple of weeks, give us a good chance to knock them off this week.
Give it a red hot go. Yeah, good. All right. Anything else that you want to allude to about the game that you need to negate? Any thoughts on any further issues there, or let's just go out there and beat them?
Yeah, I think just for Walk's a send-off game, obviously all the boys are going to go out there and give it a red hot crack. So he's been an awesome player for the club. He's been a great mentor to me and a lot of the younger boys. So we'll try and do everything we can to win for him.
Beautiful. Well said. Well said. Well, there you go, everybody. It is a footy panel show. That's the tipping for round 20. Put your hands together for the boys, please.
That's good for footy. That's good for footy.
We're going to move straight on with it. We're going to move into a segment now which is called What Can I Say? Everybody else in the room's going, I love this music, and these boys are going, man, this is like the 70s. It was. This segment's called What Can I Say? And basically, boys, all you have to do here is either finish the sentence. Finish it in a word or finish it in a sentence, however you feel. The question I'm going to pose to both of you, and this is for both of you, the race to the finals is going to be... We don't care. We're not. No. You're supposed to say, well, it's going to be fast and furious, or it's going to be...
It's going to be interesting.
Interesting. Yeah, there you go.
It's going to be very close.
Close. Yeah, well, I think so too. Etihad Stadium should have been...
Built the other way around.
Built the other way around, yeah. Patrick?
What was the question?
Etihad Stadium should have been...
Not built.
Not built, okay. Okay, the AFL deliberate out of bounds rule is...
Frustrating.
Frustrating, yes. I like it.
Inconsistent.
Inconsistent. Two very appropriate answers. The deliberate rush behind rule is a...
Could be costly. Very
Costly, yeah, okay. Patrick?
Could be.
The deliberate rush behind rule is a...
Nuisance.
Nuisance. All right, okay. Carlton supporters are...
Very passionate.
This one is. Yeah. And?
The best in the business.
Best in the business. All right. A night grand final is?
Smelly.
Oh, okay, okay.
Yeah, bad idea.
Bad idea. All right. The shot clock is?
Smellier.
Okay. I feel a stink coming on. All right. Patrick?
Yeah, stinks.
Stinks. All right. The MCG is?
The Mecca.
Mega. Oh, yeah. All right. The MCG is to you, Patrick?
It has to be the best stadium in the world, wouldn't it?
Best stadium in the world, yeah, I'd agree. Absolutely, hands down. Being an AFL footballer is?
The dream.
The dream.
Yeah, very lucky.
Very lucky, very passionate. Yep, yeah, there we go. An AFL coach's job is?
To manage people.
That's a good answer. All right, okay. Patrick?
AFL coach's job is
Coach's
pretty full on.
Pretty full on. Yeah, all right. Good Friday football is?
Good to sit on the couch with a packet of Tim Tams.
Okay, all right.
It'd be nice to play it.
Yeah? Yeah. Okay. Carlton seasons thus far, you would mark out of a 10, a?
6 to 7.
6 to 7, all right.
Yeah, I'd say 6.
6, all right. My Brownlow tip is?
Patrick Cripps.
Patrick Cripps.
Patrick Dangerfield.
Patrick Dangerfield,
Obvious
okay.
choice.
All right. Now, my favourite football caller is or was, and I'll give you a couple of names. Richards, Williamson, Landy, Cometti, Roberts, Hunt, McAvaney or Taylor.
Cometti, then Daylight.
Okay, yep.
Hunt.
Big
All
Rexy.
right.
All right, well, there you go. That's what they had to say because it's called What Can I Say? Put your hands together for the boys. Thank you. The way this segment works, as I said, it's called Say My Name. Beautiful. This is a segment that we call Say My Name. Put your hands together, everybody. So we've got Marcus and Jake up the front here. Now, Marcus, who would you barrack for, my friend? Essendon. All right. Okay. Well, the way that this actually works is you two gentlemen down the front, you're going to have 45 seconds on the clock. What I'm going to be doing is reading out the surname of each player from the club that you support. In your case, Marcus, it'll be Essendon. I'll be reading out those players' names in the time allotted of 45 seconds. All I want you to do is put the microphone up underneath your chin and you call out the Christian name of each player. The boys will then keep score. We all cool with the rules, everyone?
You're going to read out the 34 that aren't playing?
I probably will. Yeah, unfortunately I will. So as soon as you're ready, you get that microphone going, and I'm going to start with 45 seconds on the clock. Patrick's going to keep a score for you, Marcus. Your time starts now. Hibbard.
Michael.
Correct. Bellchambers.
Pass.
Tom. Parrish.
Darcy.
Correct. Watson.
Job.
Correct. Stanton.
Brett.
Correct. Danaher.
Job.
Correct. Merritt.
Zach.
Correct. Gleeson.
Chase.
No, Martin. Goddard.
Sorry.
Goddard.
Goddard. Brendan.
Correct.
Went to a good school.
Francis.
Francis. Pass.
Aaron. Zaharakis.
I should know Zachariah.
It's all right, Matt. Because a lot of them haven't been playing this year, I can understand that. What did he end up with, though? 7. 7, Marcus. All right. Well, that's not too bad. How are you feeling after that, Jake?
Nervous.
Oh, I thought you'd be saying, I'm pumped, Damo. I'm ready to go. So we're going to go with Carlton, 45 seconds on the clock. I'm going to read out the surnames. You just got to give me the Christian name. Awesome. We ready to go? Here we go. Your time starts now. Walker.
Andrew.
Correct. Silvani.
Jack.
Correct. Murphy.
Mark.
Correct. Gibbs.
Bryce.
Don't get that wrong. Correct. Simpson.
Cade.
Correct. Buckley.
Dylan.
Correct. Cruiser.
Matthew.
Correct. Cripps.
Patrick.
Don't get that wrong. Correct. McKay.
Harry.
Correct. Kerridge.
Sam.
Correct. Boakhurst.
Blaine.
Correct. Lamb.
Jed.
Correct. Jones.
Liam.
Correct. Doherty.
Sam.
Correct. Rowe.
Sam.
Correct. Jakes.
Christian.
Correct. Sumner.
Liam.
Correct. Plowman.
Lockie.
Correct. Tut.
Jason.
Correct. Wiedering.
Jacob.
Correct. Wiley.
Mark.
Correct. Smith.
Clem.
Correct. Foster. Whoa! Whoa, mate. Well done. Good effort, son. What was the one? Oh, you want to see that? All right. Well, we're just going to do this. We'll go with Wiley.
Mark.
Oh, did I do that? Sorry, I'll start again. Foster.
Jaden.
Correct. Armfield.
Dennis.
Correct. Cunningham.
David.
Correct. Kerno.
Ed or Charlie.
Yes. Yeah. Dick.
Matthew.
Well, that's not what you are, I can tell you. Graham.
Nick.
Correct. Everett.
Andreas.
Correct. Phillips.
Andrew.
Correct. Gorringe.
Daniel.
Correct. Thomas.
Daisy. or
Correct. Yep. Jamison.
Michael.
Correct. Casbolt.
Levi.
Tui.
Zach.
Correct. White.
Simon.
Correct. Right.
Matthew.
Hey! Wow, man. That's 46 out of 46. Unheard of.
That's good for footy. That's good for footy.
We're just going to go into a segment now, pretty well straight off the top. It's called Under Pressure.
Under pressure.
Who sings this, Drip?
Under pressure.
Abba?
Yeah, nah.
All right, boys, this is really nice and simple. There's no prizes to give away. There's no competition here. It's just, I'm going to ask you some questions. You just tell me what you think. What was your least favourite subject at school?
Geography.
Geography?
English.
English.
Yeah,
Okay.
Grammar is not my greatest strength.
All right. Okay. Who is your least favourite journalist?
How long have we got?
As long as you want, mate. The floor's all yours.
Mark Robinson.
That'll do. Yep. Good on you, Slobbo. Yep.
Least favourite? Probably David King, I reckon.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Okay. All right. Well, we like all that. What is the one household chore that you try to get out of?
The dishes.
The dishes. Yeah.
Changing of the nappy.
Yeah. Okay. I get you. All right. Okay. Okay. Who would you? Where would you prefer to play? In 40 degree plus in the Northern Territory, 3 degrees in Tassie, or monsoonal rain on the Sunshine Coast?
40 degrees.
Okay.
I like the sun.
Same.
Yep. Same?
Yep.
All right. Okay. Which AFL club do you dislike the most? And this is for them, not for you.
Probably Richmond.
Probably Richmond.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, Jess. Yeah.
Marcus is the Dons.
Oh. Sorry about that, Marcus. Good to have you along, though, mate. Who would be your favourite muso or lead singer?
Jimmy Barnes.
Okay. Well done. Good answer, mate.
The Foo Fighters.
Foo Fighters. Yeah, Dave Grohl. Brilliant. What's your favourite sport outside of AFL?
It'd be basketball.
Basketball?
Yeah.
The EPL.
EPL? Yep, all right. What do you do to relax and unwind apart from eating Tim Tams on the couch? Got you stumped now.
Yeah, I play a bit of golf, have a hit of tennis, shoot
Okay.
of basketball, all sort of sports. And then when I get home, I like to go camping and fishing a fair bit.
Yep, good.
Yeah, anything outside. Walk
Yep.
the dog. Take the kid for a walk.
Yep.
Whatever.
Take the kid for a walk. Don't confuse the two. Yeah, okay. Who would you most like to have played with in their career?
Well, I got to play with Juddy, which is pretty good, but it'd be Benny Cousins. Yeah.
Benny Cousins,
Love him.
okay. Yep, good.
Yeah, a bit closer to home this one. Where his number, Sticks Kernahan. Bit of a family connection there growing up in Adelaide, and yeah, would have loved to play with the big stick.
Elaborate, please. The family connection.
My old man played in a premiership with him at Glenelg.
Yep.
So, yeah, grew up around the change rooms and went on a couple of family holidays together when I was a little kid. And,
Wow.
yeah, ended up
Would have been
wearing
awesome.
his number. So
yeah,
that's
great.
pretty cool.
Yeah. Nice to actually be a family friend and then idolise and then get to play and obviously now wear his jumper and keep it immortalised. Well done. Who would you most want to have the ball to kick after the siren?
I'd probably have Gibber. I think he's pretty good.
Okay.
With ball in hand.
Yeah.
Although he did miss a few on the weekend, for a ruckman, he's the best kick I've seen, Matty Cruiser.
Oh, yeah, right. Okay, good. Yeah, well done. Who would be the most intellectual at the club? Or who thinks they are?
Probably Mark Wiley.
Mark Wiley, yeah.
Michael Jamison.
Michael Jamison, okay. Who's the stingiest penny pincher at the club?
Harry Mackay.
Okay. Yeah.
First year player. Counts every penny.
It's tough to get a coffee out of Crip here, so I'd have to say Cripper.
Right, really? Okay.
Walkover.
Yeah, it is now. Anyway, who is the worst dresser at the club?
Both the Kernos.
Oh, yeah. Well,
I would say Matty Korchek's up there, the big American.
oh, yeah.
That's,
Yeah. No dress sense?
Yeah, I think it might just be an American thing, but he rocks up still with denim jeans near his ankles.
Oh.
Well, denim shorts down near his ankles, so they're about 3/4. Don't know whether they're jeans.
So he's a bit confused about length. Yeah, right. Okay.
So-
All right. Okay. What song gets you pumped before a game? If you have one.
I've actually been listening to a bit of Offspring lately, funnily enough, so that's been getting me up and about.
Okay,
So I
that's
might stick to
interesting.
that.
Yeah. Can I ask, how'd you get onto that? Where'd that come from?
Oh, I'd heard on the radio, Shazammed it.
Yeah. Was
yeah,
it on Triple M or Triple J or something like that? Or?
Probably Gold FM.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
So Shazammed it on the laptop, downloaded it, and yeah, the last few weeks I've been listening to that and
Well done. All right, good.
don't mind it.
Yeah, good.
I'll stick with the Foo Fighters.
Yeah. I can take anything from the Foo Fighters. Are you a better swimmer or a runner?
I'm not too good at both, to be honest. I'd probably say running, and that's not saying a great deal.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm in the same boat. I'd rather run than swim, but would rather not run either. So.
Yeah, all right. Okay. Excellent. Who is better at doing the weather? Lavinia Nixon, Rebecca Judd, or Jane Bunn?
Jane Bunn.
Well, we're not asking you.
Don't watch the weather a lot, but I'll say Rebecca Judd.
Yeah?
Lavinia Nixon for mine.
Okay. Just don't go in for the kiss, eh? Yeah, all right. What's your favourite TV show at present?
Game of Thrones.
Oh, yeah.
Suits.
Suits. Okay, all right. Who's the toughest bloke at the club?
In terms of playing or coach?
It doesn't matter. Whatever you
probably Neil Craig.
Okay.
Yeah, bit of an old-fashioned coach.
Yep.
Big Noel
Yep.
Craig.
I'd agree with that.
feel. Yeah?
Yeah.
Speaks his mind.
Yeah.
Calls a spade a shovel. Yeah, all that. All right. What would you have done if you didn't play footy? Last question.
I reckon I'd be back home on the farm in a few years if I wasn't playing footy. So
Okay.
try and grow a few crops.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay. Lovely. And Bryce?
From what I can remember, there wasn't much of a plan B. So I probably would have applied for uni and done sort of some sports science sort of degree.
Okay.
And
Kept within that field somewhere.
made it up from there, yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, that's it. That's Under Pressure. Put your hands together for the boys. We've got a segment, and we're about to introduce it. It's called I Did It My Way.
Oh no, not me. I did it my
All right.
We are the Navy Blues. We are the old dark Navy Blues.
We're the team that never lets you down. We're the only team that Carlton.
We are the champions. We like to send up and
We'll
keep our ends up.
And they will know that they've been playing. See the bombers fly up,
Oh.
up to win the premiership flag. Our boys who play this great old game are always fighting for glory and fame. See the bombers fly up, up I don't know the rest of it.
That wasn't bad. Nice effort. Very nice effort.
That's good for footy. That's good for footy.
I'll get you to sign that one. Now, ladies and gentlemen, we've got a fantastic competition that we're running this year. I've spoken about it earlier, but I need to mention it again. It is a wonderful competition. It is from one of our best sponsors. That company is called the Big Picture People. We're absolutely enthralled to have them on board with us this year. What they've given us as a prize package is an $11,000 home theatre surround sound package with a giant 3-metre screen. That's right. All you've got to do is go onto the Big Picture People website, enter in your details. It's that simple. Someone's going to get it delivered to their house on Grand Final day. It's pretty simple. This is how you enter if you're watching at home. Yes, thanks to the Big Picture People, we have the chance to win a home cinema sports pack valued at over $11,000. You can enjoy big sports, movies, concerts and even video games on a big 3-metre screen with thunderous surround sound. This home cinema pack is courtesy of the Big Picture People. To enter, simply log on to bigpicturepeople.com.au/good-for-footy. Terms and conditions are on the page. Good luck to everyone, and thanks to the Big Picture People, the experts in home cinema. Pretty simple. We've got some fantastic shows in the upcoming months, leading right through until the grand final show. On August the 10th, we've got Collingwood, Scott Pendlebury and Adam Treloar at the Mulgrave Country Club. Feel free to boo or clap. Well, it is Carlton night. Boo. Yeah, there you go. August 17th, it's Richmond's Dustin Martin and Trent Cotchin at the Mount Erica right here on the 17th of August. On August the 24th, we've got a show. We're just toying with it at the moment. We're waiting to see how the final series pans out, but there will be a show. August the 31st, we're heading to Tasmania. All right, we're heading down to Glenorchy, the suburb in Hobart, to the Granada Hotel. Used to be owned by a famous Hawthorn man by the name of Peter Hudson. We're going down there with Matthew Lloyd and Brian Lake. On September the 7th, we've got another show. We haven't got that confirmed yet. But on September the 14th, we've got the Nice Boys of Footy. Matthew Lloyd and Matthew Richardson, which is at the Caulfield RSL, just down the road here, St George's Road in Elstonwick. September the 21st, we've got the Bad Boys of Footy with Dane Swan and Dusty Martin. That again is at the Caulfield RSL in Elstonwick. And on September the 28th, we've got a grand final show. So if you want to come along to any of these shows, just like you have tonight, all you've got to do is go to www.that'sgoodforfooty.com/register. Put in your details there. You'll then receive an email. That email will come through to your email address. Check your spam and your junk folders. It'll be there. It'll be a confirmation. It'll then ask you which show would you like to attend and how many tickets do you want. All you've got to do is respond to it. We put your name on the door and then you're looked after when you get here. That's pretty well it. I don't need to say much more about that, but if you want to get along to any of the shows, as I said, they're on every Wednesday night. It's easy to register. If you want to follow us, get onto Facebook, get onto Twitter, get onto Instagram. We've got all of those. Twitter is That's Good for Footy. Instagram is That's Good for Footy. Facebook is That's Good for Footy. Everything's That's Good for Footy. Isn't it That's Good for Footy? Yeah. All right. Hey, thanks to the production crew. Thanks, Christy. Thanks, Sam. Thanks, Joe. Thank you, Andrew. You guys have been wonderful. Can you now, ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for these two magnificent bastards? Patrick Cripps and Bryce Gibbs. Boys, thank you very much for appearing. Patrick, second time on the show. Bryce, you're a virgin. Awesome to have you on here, mate. Seriously, it was wonderful to have you here. I wish you guys all the best of luck against St Kilda on the weekend. Hope it goes well at the G. Get out there because it is the Mecca. It is the home of football. Have a good time. Enjoy the final series for what's left. And everyone just put your hands together for them.
Cheers.
Ladies and gentlemen, this has been the That's Good for Footy panel shows, Footy Fanatics Night. My name is Damien. Thank you and good night.
We're here at the Mount Erica Hotel and we've just had 2 stars from the Carlton Football Club, Patrick Cripps and Bryce Gibbs. And now we're just going to ask people what they thought of the show. Bryce, thank you so much for appearing on our show. This was your first time. What did you think?
Yeah, it was. Loved it. Had a great fun and the crowd were great, interactive and I'd come back for sure.
Did you say there was a few more girls than last time?
There was about 50 to 60 people there and some lovely ladies there, so it's always good to see them.
Oh, they all asked me if you were single.
No, I'm actually taken at the moment, so sorry to break their hearts, but never mind.
Tell me, did Patrick say anything about this show before you came on?
He had a lot of good things to say, so he was the main reason getting me on tonight. So yeah, I really enjoyed it.
So this was your first time here. Did you have a good time?
I had a fantastic time. Honestly, great energy. Everyone should get down to the show, check it out. It's great fun with everyone. So yeah, definitely check it out.
Did you have a good time? Was it what you expected?
Absolutely. It was a lot of fun, good night out, and plenty of laughs.
Certainly know a lot about Carlton, don't you?
Yeah, it was good to finally be able to put that knowledge to use. I've been holding it on for 20 years. It was good to get it out there.
I thought it was a lot of fun. I'm really surprised. I didn't know anything about it. And a friend of mine picked me up at the coffee shop to say this morning and said, I got a show you want to see. And here I am, and I think it's fantastic.
Best show on television. That's good for footy.
Did you have a fantastic time tonight?
Had an absolutely brilliant time. It was absolutely marvellous. It was so funny. It was great. It was entertaining. The guys were brilliant. Absolutely brilliant.
It was a great night. It's what footy should be all about. For the people, back with the local community. You know, forget about all this footy show, Channel 9 footy shows. No, this is what it's all about. So it was a great night.
Andy absolutely had a great night. I saw it last week on the TV, and I know, Damien, I nearly fell off my chair. And I thought, I've got to come and see it live, and it's didn't disappoint me. I'm an Essendon supporter. I'm here in a Carlton night, but I don't care. Had a lot of fun. You know what? It's natural. It's raw. It's a lot of fun. And you get to feel, and you get to touch, and you get to see the footballers. It's great.
You've been watching That's Good for Footy. You've been watching That's Good for Footy. So there you have it. They've had their say, and now I'm going to have mine. This has been That's Good for Footy panel shows. My name is Sandy. Thank you, and good night.
Want more information about the shows? Then log on to the That's Good for Footy website at www.that'sgoodforfooty.com.au. Here you'll find venue dates and lineup, photo gallery, register to win section, competitions, ticket sales and heaps more.